Rogue One standing by.
Rogue 2 standing by.
Rogue 3, standing by.
Rogue One standing by.
Rogue 2 standing by.
Rogue 3, standing by.
We are back
After 10 years.
after a couple of months. Rogue 3 took a little hiatus for a bit. We've been busy. We had a family trip. We had some construction going on, and we're back. We're here.
Yeah, nothing's going to stop us this time.
Yes.
We are back bringing you the Star Wars news
Star!
from the family views.
Okay.
Were you saving that up?
Okay, first off. What we can talk about first off?
First off, what are we going to talk about first off?
I think that we should start with the recently shown behind the scenes footage from Comic-Con 2015.
So this was shown at San Diego. They put it up
Yeah.
online.
It starts out.
We're going to play this or no?
I have
All right.
screenshots that we can base our.
All right. So we're going to do
Okay,
screenshots.
It starts out and then there's a doom, 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 and you see R2D2.
So, first off, does R2D2 look any different to you guys?
Nope.
No.
Did you want R2 to be revamped or anything? So
No.
let's talk about. Are you interested in seeing anything new from R2? Any, like, do you like how R2 is in the original?
R2D2 is the constant, so I don't need anything.
Maybe he turns
Ew.
into a BB-8 droid at the end because he gets cut up.
Oh, what if they took his head off and put it on a?
Just make him bigger than BB-8.
How's the size compare?
I feel like the BB-8 ball is like if two R2 domes. No, I feel like one ball
It's
would
smaller.
fit within the dome, if not a little bit
Okay.
bigger.
Yeah.
So do we know, is BB-8 like the new style droid, or is it just a different
I think-
droid?
I think so, because the X-Wings have a little spot, unless that's just Poe Dameron's. And he
And
has a BB-8 slot.
So previously, when Celebration Anaheim was going on, they had some costumes and models from Force Awakens, and in that, there was a model of the X-Wing, and it had a
Yes.
little BB-8 droid inside. So
yeah,
I'm
but we don't know
assuming-
if that was Poe Dameron's and he just BB-8.
I believe it was. I think it said it was.
Yeah, maybe
think it
he
said
made
Resistance X-Wing.
maybe he made
did?
a BB-8.
So I'm assuming that the BB-8 version of the droids is the new version, and that R2 only exists because like Luke has him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I bet other of him exists. Like these, if you see him,
Yeah,
and
I mean, but they're old. It's like
Are we going to see a lot of R2 droids in the background?
well, maybe like old
Maybe-
cars. Maybe it's like old cars. People like to collect the old R2 units.
Oh, classic.
They're
I'm
classic.
thinking that if we do see it, it's going to be more so resistance people / like background stuff of like Jakku.
All right.
But at the same time, I'm not sure.
Because I can see Jakku being kind of a backwater
Yeah, just like
port. So there might be some old droids rolling around there.
okay. So next we have, but people are calling him Fat Bosk, but he doesn't look like Fat Bosk in this picture. Like there's horns coming from his like chin, some chin horns going on.
I think he looks like Fat Bosk if you see his whole body.
his feet definitely.
His feet, his arms, and everything.
But his head.
But now I think he looks a lot better in this picture.
Oh yeah.
He's got a lady kind of leaning up against him.
What do you think he sounds
and,
like?
and he's moving around because in the video it shows him like shaking his head kind of, and it looks
Yeah.
really good.
Yes.
Do you think this guy could potentially be the new Jabba? Do you think that we'll be getting a fig of this guy?
No, I think he's a background character.
Yeah, he's nowhere near. I think Lupita Nyong'o is the new Jabba.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita Nyong'o.
I think that he I don't think we're going to get a lot of background characters. Ash just dropped my phone.
I feel like over the course, because what is it? They're still returning to like the original trilogy, making characters, and I think that I'm hoping that they'll get out of the trend of making the same characters over and over and over again, and they'll start working on behind the scenes characters. I think this guy's going to play a bigger role than we think he is.
Okay, I just think the days of making the 15th Cantina character are over.
Unless the Fans' Choice Award is now annual, so people may vote
this
up.
Is true. We can talk about the Fans' Choice Award. So it's possible maybe we'll get something like this. But once again, this is going to be a big figure a la Ephant Mon, Snitkin.
But if they vote him up, like, they have to do it, right? If he gets number 1, they're going to do it.
I don't think they have to do anything they don't want to.
Do you think they would go for number 2? Do you think they'll lie?
They could say, "Oh, we're already working on that character," or "It's too expensive to make."
So they would do number 2. What if number 2 is also a big guy?
I just don't think it is. I think it will be manipulated, so it's not.
Okay.
So
now,
we
see
now when does the voiceover start?
it starts up in a thing coming up.
So okay.
So you see the Crash TIE Fighter like model almost looking.
So I think what they're doing
In the
is
sand.
they show the concept art first, then they show the model, and then they show like
The
an
real.
actual.
So this would be called a maquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sand. It's a TIE fighter crashed in the sand. Just a toy, not a ton of detail, but it's pretty awesome looking.
And then you see the real one, and you can tell it's real.
Yes.
Like there's fire, there's smoke everywhere.
Now this is the new TIE fighter. It's the black with the
Red
white
stripe.
white inserts and the red stripe.
But we don't know if all of them will have a red stripe.
Yes, this could be a special TIE fighter.
I don't know what it is, but I just have I have a feeling that that's special. That TIE Fighter special.
So you're thinking like a Captain Phasma kind of thing?
A lot of people are assuming that like Finn crashes it or something
John
like
Boyega.
that. But what I've noticed is there's that TIE Fighter has the red spot on the side, right?
Okay.
The TIE Pilot has the 2 red stripes going down its face. In the behind the scenes, John Boyega's jacket has also a red like pad. C-3PO has a red arm, and Oscar Isaac's Poe Dameron's helmet has that red too, and they're all similar red coloring.
So you think that red means something?
Rebellion.
I feel like it might be like a sub set of the Empire that has been infiltrated by the Resistance. That's
Okay.
So it's like marking your stuff, like you do like a red marker stripe and it's yours.
like I don't know. I mean, I'm probably way off, but I'm kind of in this. I feel like maybe they're doing it as like a cover up. Like maybe it's just a way to say who's on your side and who's not.
How come all these guys with the red stripes keep turning on us?
Not in that way, but you know, like if
Yeah.
they do decide, maybe it's like a one-time deal.
Kind of like D-Day. In D-Day, the airplanes had the black and white stripes on them because there were so many planes involved in the attack that they wanted to mark their planes. So that's why you'll see the pictures of like the bombers or the P-51s. They'll have the 3 stripes on them, or the 5 stripes on them.
So maybe we're onto something.
All right.
So the voiceover starts. There's a shot down the Millennium Falcon.
Now I have a bone to pick with the voiceover, and I don't know if we want to get into this now or not.
Are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Mark Hamill.
So it's Mark Hamill. The voice sounds great.
And he says real sets,
Real sets,
practical effects.
practical effects.
It's like everything's changed, but nothing's changed, and that's the way it should be.
So, okay, let's say we took that voiceover, we edited some footage from episode 1 where they're on a real desert with real pod racers, and then there's the behind the scenes. So in this one they show the it's like a mocap. It's a puppet, but it's done with the mocap.
Yeah, they're like.
Probably Maz Kanata. So you can see the face on the screen moving, and
Do you
then
think that's gonna be Maz Kanata?
I think that
I
was
think so.
my. That face doesn't look like Lupita Nyong'o, but there's 2 heads
but that
there.
could be just a practice one.
Yeah,
They're not gonna break her out for this. So if you remember it's either in the documentary for Phantom Menace, and they show it's a reuse, and it's a remote control head, and it's sculpted at a latex.
So all the 3 eyes are moving.
And the 3 eyes are
the
moving.
mouth is
It's just
moving, the
it's
ears
it's
are
an
moving.
awesome looking
And it's a
thing.
background character. It's not
It was
anything
Mahonic,
special.
right? Was it Mahonic?
No, I don't think it was Mahonic. I think it was
Mohonic!
the senator.
Yeah, from episode 3.
Yeah, was it?
I think there's a lot of senators in episode 3.
I thought it was from episode 1.
It is. You're
be.
right on episode 1, man.
Fair enough.
Okay, but I think it's too big to be Mahonic.
Yeah.
But I don't. Maybe it is. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, no, it's a senator because they have a lot of senators in episode 1.
They also have a lot of senators in episode 3.
Yes,
But this is on that episode 1 thing.
this is the episode 1 DVD. So anyway, what I'm saying is, they're kind of branding. Oh, we're going back to the old ways of making Star
Okay.
Wars. They're kind of distancing themselves from the prequels. I just have a problem with that because we could take that same
Yeah.
voiceover. We can make this behind the scenes thing exactly with stuff from episode 1.
Well, I think that they market the practical effects so much is because I think it brings more people to the movie. Like if they showed,
Yeah, I don't think that they're trying to get away from the prequel stuff. I think that they're just like reassuring fans that this isn't just another
yeah,
like because I bet was Star Trek really heavily CGI.
Probably.
I think so.
So I think that they're doing it like people who saw the prequels and just
Yeah.
assume that it's all CGI and they're just saying, listen, we're doing all these. I mean, I get more excited seeing all the practical stuff.
yeah.
Okay,
But you also see green screen later in this trailer.
That's fair. And
Yeah.
once again, somebody said, "Oh, I'm glad to see all the green screen." Well, there's green screen, and it's like the door of the ship. And if you look back, episode 2, episode 3, episode 1, they had the actual door of the ship. We can
Yeah.
look through old insiders, and then they had green screen.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of deal.
And then
Yeah.
they had some green screen, I think, in that scene in the behind the scenes when the flame trooper comes out.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get that they're just using that to, because that's not the main focus. I mean, it's like how the Hobbit would do, like how they had Bjorn's house, and then the green screen was behind Bjorn's house because they took the view from one side of the mountain.
I moved it to the
Moved
other,
it to the
which
other.
never made sense to me.
It was because one side looked fantasy, and the other one had like streets and stuff.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
That's
that.
like one was on the one side, and they moved it over
Okay.
because they were filming that way.
Oh, okay. So I understand, but it still seems like
yeah,
they're distancing themselves.
because
a little
believe
bit.
it or not, the prequels happened, and it's not like this is a remake. So I hope there's references in this movie because they happened still.
Okay. So one more thing, and you guys weren't around for Return of the Jedi. I was there. I was 13 when it came out. I guess I would have been 12. So
Oh, your ages.
there was a big backlash. They made fun of basically the Muppets that were in Jabba's palace. So all those practical costumes and puppets and everything, Sice Noodles, they hated that stuff. They made a lot of fun of that, and those were practical effects. So what? Okay. So anyway, that's all. I'll stop complaining. Go ahead.
No, I don't understand what you're saying. Is that they, like nowadays, they're like, oh, we love this stuff. That's how the way they should be.
And then-
but then back in the day, they were.
And then they made Snice Doodle CG, and everybody hated it still.
Yes.
So like, looks so fake.
Yeah.
That looked pretty good.
Okay, so the
I
next,
thought it looked really good too.
the next, and the part where the guy like comes out screaming,
Now, you have a
deep.
screenshot of this, but you don't have the full thing. This is a great shot because this shot starts out with the director and the whole crew,
yeah,
and then it pans over to the left, and
It's
then you
it's
see,
amazing how behind the scenes video has one of like my favorite Star Wars shots ever. I think that this is
This is a great shot.
gonna be like crazy. I don't know.
The,
it's
the
gonna
way
be
it,
memorable.
the way it pulls you into that scene, how it's like director and crew and all this, and then all of a sudden it just pans over, and then you see this stormtrooper dragging down.
Which people think is
Poe Dameron.
people think that's John Boyega, but it doesn't have a red stripe.
Yeah,
No, he didn't have the red stripe. He just had a bloody handprint.
you think he'd still have it,
I'm
though,
just
right?
I'm just no, I'm
This
just
could
telling
be
you.
Before this could be.
I don't think that's
Okay.
John Boyega. I think that's just because the way he's walking, like he's just about to tell some news, like tell to Snoke. The
I
Snoke.
keep reading
Did
this.
we talk about Snoke last time?
I don't know. Snoke was released
No.
at that time. So we have a Supreme
Leader.
Snoke.
Yeah,
Supreme Leader Snoke.
What do
Snoke.
you guys think about this name?
I liked it.
I don't love it, but it'll grow.
Yeah, I don't love it so far.
See,
But I don't hate it. Some people are freaking out. I have friends that are like,
No.
there's no quality control in this movie. This name sucks. I'm not going to go watch it.
Yeah, but Palpatine. That's a weird name.
Well, Sheev Palpatine.
Chief Palpatine.
Yeah.
And Grievous and there's a lot of weird names. Han Solo. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about it. It's
That's-
it's weird because it's new.
It's weird because it's new.
Like when you start seeing it in books, when you start seeing it in the movie, when you start seeing it on action figures, you're gonna get used to it.
I'm kind of used to it now, and it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's like,
I
oh,
can-
Snoke. I know
Well,
Snoke.
because how I
Saw him
see
yesterday.
it, how I see it is it's an interesting name. See, I'm not scared, but I'm more like, I don't know, estranged from the Supreme Leader because I feel like that's really cliche.
It is. It sounds like something out of like Spaceballs or, which I don't know if you guys have ever seen.
I hate Spaceballs. Throwing that out there right now. That's all we
right.
need to say.
That's fair.
I think it will be. I need to see the context. I'm more interested in how everything's changed names.
And I don't think people will call him Supreme Leader Snoke. I think people are just gonna call him Snoke. Like Snoke sending his troops after us.
Yes.
It's not gonna be Supreme Leader Snoke is sending
Snoke.
troops after us.
No, it's Snoke.
See how I think of Snoke is I think of because in the first trailer, the first teaser trailer, they have it's
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis's voice and he plays Snoke.
Yes.
So if you imagine that voice like, there has been an awakening. I am Snoke.
Nice.
I
You know.
am Supreme Leader Snoke.
See, it's bad when you do that, but it's like Supreme Leader Snoke.
Have you felt it?
Have you felt it? See, it's scary.
That's pretty good.
Scary.
Okay, the next screenshotty is C-3PO being built by crew members.
So, first off the bat, what do you guys think of the red arm?
I like it. It doesn't look that red.
Can we
though.
see the red arm there?
Yeah.
I
It's
haven't
better in
noticed
the
that.
it's better in the one shot.
See, it looks black right there.
It looks black because the guy's shadowing
yeah.
over it.
Okay.
Do you have a shot of when he's in the oven room?
No.
Your more screen
further
shot.
on?
It's because the taking screenshots on my pad is seriously like the
Oh,
worst.
you just went through and took screenshots of
Yeah,
this?
these are screenshots. I had to take them, and then it's the home button and the volume button, and it would always take me to the home.
Why
every
didn't we?
single time.
Why didn't we just watch it?
I can do that.
Well, no, we don't have to. I like that you did this. I really like that you
Okay,
did this, but I didn't know that you went and took shots.
I'm watching it right now.
Here, I'll show you.
I have it up.
Can you plug it into the board?
No.
I have it up.
Keep talking, jerks.
All right.
Now I
So,
gotta-
Okay, it's
now-
going.
Now I gotta edit this.
so we have real film. That's another thing.
Real film.
Episode 1 was shot on real
Okay,
film.
I have a question. Does like film actually look better? Like I don't understand. Like
Looks different. So the original trilogy was shot on film. It's just a different media.
but does it really look that different? Like I don't think I could tell the difference.
You get kind of a grainy quality.
I didn't see any graining in the stuff we've seen though.
Yeah. You're kind of that generation where you're basically a digital kid.
I'm a digital kid, but I think people just think film looks different because that's what they grew up with. Like seeing film when digital's around, it doesn't look any different.
Yeah,
I think it's just that the sense that film makes things pop better because it looks like, I think it makes things look like they were there more.
I can see that.
Like there's like an imprint of it. I don't know. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah. All right. So, are you guys both watching this video separately?
I was supposed to watch it.
Okay, so let's
There's the green screen of Kylo Ren.
let's start at the beginning, if we could. Dan, let's watch Ash's thing. So we start with the marker. We have a hallway. We have
R2.
marker R2D2, marker stormtroopers, first order marker Fat Bosk. We'll call him that for now. Concept painting of a TIE fighter crashed. TIE fighter in the sand. Yes. Close up on the TIE fighter with the red stripe. TIE fighter burning in the desert.
Millennium Falcon.
Shot of the Falcon. The Hall of the Falcon. Looks like Maz Kanata mocap puppet.
And that shot of BB-8, there's a shot of BB-8, and
You know what?
that's the same shot from the trailer.
I don't think I noticed BB-8 in that shot.
I didn't either.
I've watched this like 3 times, and I think I was studying the hallway of the Falcon. I don't think I noticed BB-8.
What I like about BB-8 is how he looks like he's stop motion
Uh-huh.
because he's a practical
Yeah.
tool.
Okay, so it's going on, and that looks like episode 1 behind the scenes, like with the desert and
We seriously, if you want to get technical, you could go in and basically edit this with episode 1 footage.
okay, and then we see the flamethrower, which is cool. And then Simon
freaking
Pegg.
Pegg. He's very happy. They're talking about Chewbacca being wearing out because people want to hug him.
Which is good. And then you see
Kinda funny. Peter Mayhew in
Peter
the cockpit,
Mayhew.
and he gives a nice little.
and he
That's
also
so good.
talks about going back to the old ways of doing things.
Although I do believe that he suited up for the prequels.
No, I think he just means in the sense that he's in a cockpit again.
Okay.
He's
And then we see kind of the same alien that is the mocap, but has like a little pipe.
I don't think that's the same.
I don't
one.
think that's the same alien. I
It
think
looks
it's a
the
different
same.
one.
completely.
He's
different
just
to me.
sucking up.
No, he looks completely different to me.
Yeah.
It's the same alien.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same one.
I like that helmet a lot.
Costumes, painting, helmets. Have a guy in a suit. We have Simon Pegg with his head off. He's some kind of alien. We have a little person that's wearing basically gonk droid
yeah.
suspenders.
Those
So
are
which-
the new
Which
fashion
I
trend.
never thought about
Yeah,
them, how a gonk droid worked. That there's somebody in there just walking around.
yeah.
Because gonk droids are pretty believable.
Absolutely.
Gonk.
Yeah, gonk droids sell me.
Gonk.
I love
So,
how in the
real
Lego
quick,
game you can just tip them over.
Gonk? Do you think the gonk droid? We're assuming it's a gonk droid, right?
Oh, that's got to be a gonk
It's a
droid.
Gonk 1250.
Do you think that is the first thing, like other than like stormtroopers and like rebels that we've seen before?
No, we've seen like C-3PO and
Like
R2.
in the movie, like when we start watching the movie.
in the world.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no. I'm saying
Yeah.
because so far we haven't seen any familiar aliens, which I like. We've already talked
It's a
about how
Gonk. But who knows? The top like head of the Gonk could be way different.
So you like the fact that there's all new aliens, and I want some hammerheads and some Rhodians and things just to bring me back. So are you saying the gonk droid is the?
so far is the only thing in universe that we've seen that we've recognized.
But we don't know that the Gonk's top head looks any different. It could be totally different. It could look like a giraffe head.
I guarantee it's going to be a straight up gonk droid. It might have some extra features to it, like some of them do, but
Maybe it
that's-
shoots flames
That's going to be a straight up gonk droid.
out of the old Gonk pit. Okay, so they do that, and then you see that guy.
Okay, so we see this is the.
So we should all do our impersonations of the red mask guy that we saw in the Vanity Fair.
Is there a sound? I don't
yeah,
remember.
it's because his mouth opens underneath the mask.
And I'm just going to bring this character to life.
No,
So that is my favorite alien.
He's
in
awesome.
in the Rogues Gallery.
Is he an alien or is he like a robot?
Alien.
I would say he's an alien with some
Like a
kind of mask.
on.
Okay, it keeps going, and then we see X-wings, and they're built.
Guys talking about going to work, working on a Falcon, working
Yeah,
on
it's-
X-wings.
You see JJ, and then you see these weird red dudes walking around.
Yeah, what are
So
these,
I
what are
think
these
that those guys are the.
Resistance.
No, I think that they're those guys that are in the leaked Lego pictures.
Okay, so let's talk about those.
So
Like mechanic?
no,
that
no,
one?
no, no. So recently, Lego, as of today, leaked some pictures of the sets, and there's two new characters. There's Tasso Leech, which I think he's the leader, and there's a Gain, and they're called the Kanji Club Gain. And I feel that those guys running in the trailer are them.
But they
So-
have like helmets on. They're like.
But the
stealth.
Lego has the
So,
Lego guy.
so these are pirates?
yes.
But they
Okay.
have like masks on.
Masks.
I'm just basing it off the helmet.
Will you hand that picture to me? Show me which one you're talking about.
Yep, he has a Polaroid of the Lego sets.
On the far left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just think I was looking at some speculation, and I think that these guys might be like they might have the Falcon, and Han Solo and Chewbacca and Rey and Finn have to get it back from them.
But why do
Okay.
they need pirates on their side when they have a whole bunch of rebels?
They're not on their side.
I think this
But
is
they're
like
running
a,
through things though.
I think this is like an alternate deal.
I'm
You
thinking
think-
that the Millennium Falcon has been somewhere else.
And they're fighting
Because
these dudes.
because in that one trailer, Chewie and Han say we're home. So that means
Chewie,
they have not been.
We're home, so they haven't been in the Falcon.
Falcon and
so
the Falcon.
Chewie, we're home,
They
homeboy.
have to get it from.
So maybe these guys, maybe something happened. Maybe because we also know that Neen Nub is going to be in Star Wars.
Spoilers.
I would assume. I would assume that Neen
That's
Nub is
not
going to
Neen
be.
Nub, that's 10 Nub. Confirmed.
Maybe on the way home, Neen Nub took the Falcon somewhere accidentally. Got
You said
hijacked.
he stole it?
He parked
No,
it.
he
Parked it in
borrowed
the
it.
gas station and went inside to get a drink, and then he comes out and it's gone.
Han Solo's like, hey, listen, we need you to go get fireworks for the celebration. Could you get it? He's like,
But they don't know what he was saying. What he was saying is like, I'm just gonna steal the Falcon right now.
He says,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
go
it
get
home.
fireworks on.
No.
Solus.
Neen Nub's a good guy.
All right.
Do you think that's Neen Nub?
Yes.
Yes.
Adam
I-
Akbar and Neen Nub back again.
You haven't gotten to that part
I
yet.
think it's Nina 10. Okay, so we see Daisy Ridley walking up the
and
stairs.
a real like
Now,
That is so cool. That
So-
is so
controlled.
cool.
so this is I guess you'd call that a gimbal, right? It's basically
gimbal?
the cockpit of the Falcon that's moving independently.
it's not the cockpit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the cockpit
No, it's not. It's the gun, isn't it? Why would the cockpit be swerving around like that?
because they're flying the ship around.
Yeah, so it's her, and she's just in there by herself. So
Yes.
I wonder.
They could
Maybe
be green screen.
maybe she delivers the Falcon to.
Maybe she went to go
I
get
wonder
some
if she's the one
fireworks.
that flies through the Star Destroyer.
Hmm.
I think
'Cause
that's too.
we all see it thinks it.
I think
it's Han
if she's
Solo.
swerving around like that, I don't think she's a very good pilot. Like I don't
You
think
have to be,
she
You have to swerve to dodge bullets,
Yeah,
lasers,
bullets.
blazers.
Well, those pirates in the Lego set, they have like muskets going on there.
That's just Lego being dumb.
Lego likes to give muskets to some of their figs.
Okay, so we see this battle with some Stormies and I assume rebels. They could be pirates.
So we see some explosions.
Those look like pirates to me. Those don't look like rebels to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was also gonna say that those look like that. Those guys too.
Okay, so there's explosions, and they're on wires.
Now there's some nice slow motion wire work of stormtroopers getting blowed up.
Blowed
and,
up.
Blowed up, and they're getting jerked backwards. So
Okay, so those also look like some pirates going on. There's a shot with the Millennium Falcon, and there's a bunch of rebels outside. Do you think that's a mix of pirates and rebels, or do you think
No, I
those
think
are
it's
just
all rebels.
the normal rebels?
That's a big crowd. I think that's rebels.
That's like a. I think that's gonna be like the Yavin,
Yeah,
because there have been
Yeah, but-
pictures of those overhead pictures when the plane flew over the set in Ireland.
Yeah.
Was it
In Ireland.
Was that Ireland?
It was
The,
somewhere.
Somewhere.
the Greenham Common set.
And so,
Okay.
I don't think that was.
So you
It was
see,
somewhere.
now I don't remember.
you see,
but it
see-
was Rebel stuff. I think that's like basically the
you see
Yavin of.
C-3PO with his red arm. It's still like dark. It's not like a red. It's kind of like
I
a.
like it though because it makes me
A
think of
darker
episode
red.
2 C-3PO, and I love episode 2 of C-3PO.
Do you have a red arm in episode 2?
It's like a brown, dark red brown.
Yeah, I think he does, doesn't he? Nice.
Nice. You see, is that Nux talking there?
Another character reveal is
Nux.
is it Colonel? Isn't it Hux?
Hux. Sorry.
I thought is it Hux? I thought it was Nux.
I thought
It's
it was
Hux.
Hux.
It's Hux. It just looks like Nux just because it's kind of blurry.
Yeah. So
Hux.
so that's Domhnall Gleeson from Harry Potter fame.
Wait, who's he in Harry Potter?
He's one of the Weasley brothers. Not
Ew.
The, not the twins.
Oh,
One of the, he's the older brother. He helps Harry.
I
in
love
the very
the
beginning.
Weasley brothers.
The Weasville brothers.
All right.
Okay, so there's a shot of JJ. Is
now,
that
now? This is a basically
that
just
Kazan?
set. This is the wall that has kind of that slope. Could be the wall of.
It looks like it could either be it's Imperial. Looks very Imperial.
Oh yes.
okay? So we see Akibar, and we also see Nub, and then we see the Princess Leia herself. Princess
Looks-
Leia.
So for the record, Princess Leia's character is the one I'm most worried about.
Is she gonna be called Princess Leia anymore? I think it's gonna be called General
I
Leia.
think she might be Queen Leia.
I think she'll be General Leia. I think she.
Any fears that I have, I don't have anymore because right there, that's very Princess Leia.
Her costume
Leia.
looks cool. She looks like
She
Hiccup.
pulls her costume off. She has the right posture. She's gonna be fine. I know you guys think she's kind of a weirdo.
I don't think that.
We met her
I think she's totally normal.
at the fan experience last year in Salt Lake City. She was a little bit quirky, but
Through glitter.
threw glitter on Dawn, and yeah, we got her autograph. But I think she's gonna be all right.
We had to wait 10 years. Okay, so Oscar Isaac's talking. That's it. And then there's this furball.
Okay, so
And I think he's gonna be Warwick Davis's character, or Warwick Davis like directing all the little people in this movie.
I never noticed that was Warwick Davis. I thought that guy was huge.
I thought that guy was huge too until I saw.
No,
Warwick
it's
Davis.
Warwick Davis. He was the first
So-
thing I recognized.
What's your honest opinion of this character?
I love it.
I like it
used
a
to
lot.
not like it, but I love it.
I don't know yet.
He's like a furball, and he has like a little
I
gas
think
mask.
he's a background character that looks pretty awesome.
He's very like his
Sesame
head
Street.
is so. He's very Sesame Street.
See, he looks. I feel a lot better now knowing that it's like a little character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the scale will be a lot better than what I thought. I thought this was like a 6 foot tall character with like a head that's as big as just huge.
See, what I like it because I think it looks like a character that Ash would have drawn.
Oh, thank you.
I can see that. That's just very creative.
I like putting blobs on little people. Okay, so Carrie Fisher is touching JJ's face, and she's about to kiss him. Oh no, she doesn't kiss him. Daisy really talks. They're looking at footage. There's what's his name,
Anthony
Anthony
who
Daniels.
We hope to see this fall.
and then that shot looks Indiana Jones to me. That shot with Harrison Ford, and he's like, look around. That looks like Indiana Jones to me.
Yeah,
Doesn't
the
look
new
like Han
Han Solo
Solo.
outfit looks very Indiana Jones to me.
Especially on the
Han
leaked
Solo.
Lego. It almost looks as if he's wearing a leather jacket.
It
and
looks just like they used the
very Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then there's a shot where Daisy and
Now this is a very, very cool shot because it's behind the cockpit looking out, but the whole crew is basically standing right at the window of the Falcon. Very, very cool shot.
Bespin guard J.J. Abrams.
Yes.
and then it ends. That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
So we get what, 3 minutes? 2 minutes?
I think 2.5.
We turned 3 minutes into about 34 minutes.
Yeah. So there's our trailer. We did not get our preview. I almost think this may be better because we got a lot of stuff. That
I don't think we
hadn't-
would have saw Akbar and Nub in the trailer.
I love what we got, like the Vanity Fair. We didn't even talk about the trailer because it didn't come out then. The second trailer.
Yeah, we did.
I think we did.
That was the
We're
whole
talking about
thing.
Vanity Fair.
Vanity Fair was after that trailer.
Yeah, trailer came out, and then Vanity Fair came out after that.
Don't
Pretty
eat
sure.
your microphone.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Because it came out in Anaheim, though.
Vanity Fair came out after.
Uh huh.
Oh, yeah, it came out when No, because Vanity Fair we got in Montana.
We got it in Montana just because we couldn't find it here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Anaheim was in April.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh. April 16th is when that trailer came out.
That's exactly correct.
4 p.m.
It was earlier than that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I like that trailer, but I love everything that we see in this. I love seeing behind the scenes
It's
stuff.
really cool. The music is very cool. We don't know who or why. To me, it doesn't sound like John Williams.
It's very trailer-esque music.
To me, it sounds more like Desplat, maybe.
Splat.
Yeah, but he's doing Rogue One, not.
I know,
Maybe he has like a weird
but
musical
maybe it's
cameo.
But maybe it's maybe it's just a cameo. That was Elsa giving her 2 cents worth.
Chewbacca.
Okay, so where are we now? What's next?
So we went over. Let's go over some of the leaked Lego pictures.
All right.
So
So those came out today.
today.
All right.
There's 2 sets. There's the Millennium Falcon, and then there's Poe Dameron's X-wing. So first off, with the Millennium Falcon, that's the one that has the Tasu Leech and the Kanji Club gang member.
Kanji!
And so I definitely think. What do you guys think about my theory of them holding? They have it because in the box on the box art that has the Millennium Falcon, and then it has that guy running towards it.
Yes, I think it's a good theory.
Yeah, sure. But why would
But do you think that they're going to play like a significant role?
they want to steal the Millennium Falcon?
They probably just got it somewhere.
Maybe they want once aboard.
Did they replace the dish? They do that for them?
Maybe.
Maybe Neenub gave them to some mechanics
Well,
to replace the dish.
The
and
dish
he
is
took it.
from a tank div.
Oh, it is? Nice. So on that Lego, I didn't notice. Does it have a square dish?
It does. I saw it.
Okay. So that's just a nice touch. Because everybody knows that's really iconic, the round dish. So I think it's a nice touch that it's the same shit, but it's just a little bit updated. So Ash is watching episode 1 now. Apparently. All right.
So
It's Star Wars old
the-
lightsaber duels I just put on.
the characters. Stop. The characters I think that play like Tasu Leech and some of the guys are the actors from The Raid, which is a
okay.
foreign film, but they're like they do a lot of martial arts
Hand-to-hand combat.
and a lot of people.
Practical effects. Yeah, this is distracting, Ash. You can watch episode 1 anytime.
You guys just couldn't have said it. You guys didn't have to like say it like Ash. This is distracting. You distracted the viewers. Now I need to
I
edit that
pushed
out.
pause and you played it again.
Yeah, because you said when you push pause, like stop. So I kept playing.
I
ignored it.
I'm hoping because those guys are. I mean, if you get those guys, they're probably going to do martial arts stuff.
All right.
And there's that other guy who also did martial arts that's just was recently brought on.
Who's that? That's not the whatchamacallit guy? Parkour guy?
No,
Okay.
there's a parkour guy still.
Okay.
I don't know this guy's name, but I think that they said that he's confirmed going to have a lightsaber or something.
Oh,
His character.
really?
And people are calling him like the Darth Maul of
Lightsaber Joe.
episode 7.
Really? So this is a guy we don't know yet.
Well, we don't know. What if he just holds lightsaber for like a split second?
Well, I'm thinking that he's going to be like Jedi something, Sith something. I think it'd be cool if they brought back the Inquisitors. I would love to see some more
Okay.
Inquisitors.
Some people think that Kylo, like the first rumors, was that people were calling him the Inquisitor.
Yeah, see, I jumped on that train, and I really like that theory of like him being an Inquisitor long lost, coming back.
Because we see in Rebels, there's 2 more Inquisitors.
we just lost an Inquisitor in season 1. Sorry, spoiler alert. And in the preview for season 2, we do have 2 more.
And we saw an unmasked picture, and it looks like a Barris coffee.
You only brought that up to make that joke.
No, I didn't. It looks like Barris Offie, and
See,
but I haven't
just-
seen anybody say that.
I went
though.
through this not weird phase, but like my conspiracy theoryism, where I was like convinced that Ezra Bridger, main character of Star Wars Rebels, was going to become the Inquisitor and become Kylo Ren.
Wow.
He has the hair.
Wow, I could see that. I totally could see that.
Like I was just, I don't know why, but because early on, before Rebels officially came out, they were saying that Rebels is going to have something that ties to Episode 7. Do you remember that article? They didn't reveal anything. They were like, might be a ship, might be a character, something.
Yeah.
So what if I think that'd be an awesome twist.
So he would be, what is he, 15? And then a couple more years, 3 more years until, no, how old is he? Is he 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might be.
Because
he'd
he was
be
born
like-
on
I
Empire
don't know,
Day.
maybe.
He was born on Empire Day.
I guess
and
he would be too old.
Yeah,
To
so
be
we're
Kylo Ren.
looking at 19 plus, he would be like almost 50.
He's 15. 15 plus 30.
15
'Cause
plus
he's around the
30
same
plus,
age as
plus
Luke
3.
and Leia.
Yeah, so
That's
Luke-
because he was born on Empire Day. He was
Yeah.
born on Episode 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know.
no, he's going to be too old.
Okay.
So
But cool theory.
Then
maybe
why
Rogue
you have
One or
to
something. I don't know.
Ruin.
Rogue, yeah.
I'm excited. Rogue One starts filming in like a week, 2 weeks.
I think so.
Really excited for Rogue One.
Yeah. I
Rogue.
wonder what do you think we'll get more stuff for Rogue One? Will we
I think in
a web,
front
will we
of
get
episode 7.
webcam and will we get like instead of leaked or stolen images, actual get real?
I feel like
I
after
think-
Episode 7, yes.
I think in front of Episode 7, we're going to see a teaser for Rogue One. We're going to be in the theater, and in front of Episode 7, there's going to be a teaser.
'Cause
Or maybe at the
yeah.
end.
That's still going to be a year
Or at the end.
away. When we see Episode 7, it's a year away from Rogue. Yeah, no? All right. Okay, all right. So,
Well, if they start filming in a few, they'll have some stuff. I think there'll just be like a CGI just kind of...
but J.J. Abrams is very tight-lipped about everything.
But JJ isn't doing this one.
That's what I'm saying. He's got the mystery box, and everything so far has been not stuff that they've put out. A lot of it's been leaked, concept art for a long time, and then a couple of shots from the set. There was that big, what's known as a hog squaddle, which is like a big creature.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if we can see that. Because we saw Baba Joe.
I don't know. I don't
We
even
saw
know.
Baba Joe again, and we never... You think Hog Swallow is just going to be in the movie?
I want Baba Joe to play like a oddly important role.
Yeah, I want a fig of
I want Baba Joe
Baba
to be the
Joe.
Dexter Jettster, where you think
'Kay.
he's just an obscure character, but he really is like super important.
Within the next 2 years, do we get a Baba Joe 3 3/4 figure?
No way they're doing that.
I feel like the only way that they would in the next 2 years is like a weird Comic-Con exclusive. Because that is the first character that you saw of Episode 7.
That's the first character you saw in Episode 7.
So if they do like
and
a
then
preview
that was
series,
a character.
then maybe.
Yeah, that was a character at the panel that they brought out, and not just brought out, but it walked across the stage. It walked back.
they were scared he was
it
gonna fall.
It was there. It had a lot of what'd you say, 5 minutes or more?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So Baba Joe's a big. What would you say? Like almost like an upright camel face, maybe.
Yeah,
with-
I mean he's tiny.
Well, the thing is, we
The thing
got a
that's
fig
called him
of
is that he has a box of like space chickens.
we got a fig of that who's that the Pauian? What's his name?
Captain Palian.
Pauian. In
The-
episode 3, we had
Tian Madan.
Tiamadon. We had a figs of him, and everyone thought he was gonna be the villain, and he was just
He was pretty awesome.
he was in it for like 1 minute. So I think
Yeah.
Baba Joe.
That'd been awesome if he was a villain.
Yeah,
My name is Tiamadon.
but
Road
those-
Warrior.
Once again, those are the old days. They're not making the same
Yeah.
number. They've made fewer figs the last
Comic-Con.
few years than they have ever. So
I think it'd be for a Comic Con. I wish they had much creativity for Comic Con exclusives for normal stuff.
So Comic-Con.
I feel like we're definitely gonna see a custom pretty soon, though.
Oh yeah,
Oh, sure.
someone's probably making it
yeah.
right now.
Someone already made a 3D printed one.
Really?
Yeah,
Have to
model.
show that to me.
Is
Nice.
there? I think someone was trying to make a hog squattle like a while back, and I think it kind of stopped.
I'm wondering because Hawkscuttle was like a huge part of those leak pictures, and then we
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen anything to do with that.
He looks so cool too.
I'm definitely, but we're gonna see him again though.
Are we gonna get a Hogsquaddle?
No
If it
way.
plays a role similar to a Dewback,
You think we'd get one?
we got a Dewback based on special edition footage. People that love Dewbacks, special
Yeah.
edition.
They have dewbacks before then.
Yeah,
Did they?
they did.
Yeah.
They were
Original
riding them.
trilogy, the one with the trap door.
Yeah, they were riding them.
That's original
Oh,
trilogy.
okay.
And Dewbacks, there's more Dewbacks in the special edition, but that's what people don't like. They're like,
Yeah.
that Dewback
Yeah,
looks
they
fake.
made a dewback like in '78, I think.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on, man.
But it was in the background.
No, I mean they made the fig, the
Yeah.
creature.
No. I know. I'm just saying it was in the
It
background.
was.
So hopefully, do you guys want to see a Hogsquaddle?
I would like a big creature because, I mean, right now we got a dewback not too long ago, a few years back, but I would like a new creature.
I'm missing vehicles, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
The last vehicles we've gotten are the Rebels vehicles, which are awesome.
Okay.
I mean, I thought the Phantom. I thought the Phantom was awesome.
Yes.
Inquisitor TIE Fighter,
Awesome.
The ATDP, awesome.
Not really articulated, but I don't have a problem with
Because
that.
it stands up.
Because it stands up so great, and all my other ATSTs just sink.
Yeah, they have like that weird like
Brr.
leg.
Yeah.
Like you have to have them in that weird like their legs are all the way on the ground, kind of.
It's basically
Sitting.
squatting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, we haven't seen any big creatures since. Ep 2 probably. No. We have the Baga.
We had a Baga for Ep 3.
I'm just saying like new ones.
Okay, so
There's
let's
like re-release.
let's
There's
go.
new ones. I mean, the new one the newest one is probably the
there's
Dewback.
a fairly new dewback.
But I'm just saying like based on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. I like a nice creature, and we've had tauntauns, and there's a 6-inch Black Series tauntaun, but I'm ready for some 3 3/4 figs.
I don't know. I think whoever took that picture of the hog squaddle, I think they're like, okay, what's the most interesting thing on the set to take a picture of? Like, I don't think it was anything special. I think they're like, look at that big creature, and they took a picture of it.
I
and put it online.
definitely, when I saw that picture, I thought that was going to be a huge part of the movie. I thought that would be hauling things around, and people would be riding it. And now
It's
I
gonna be in the
don't
background.
know.
I
we'll
think
even
if
see
they
it.
make like a fig of it, it has to be like in a funny part. Like they're all like they try to ride it and they all like are falling off of it and it's like a chasing and I think it'd be like a comedic.
No, I think the reason we haven't seen it since those pictures is because of how big it is, and every time that they show, scenes or pictures, it's small or really vast, but they're not like crowd scenes.
Okay.
Because in the trailers we saw close-ups.
So in that behind the scenes, we saw that basically it looks like the gate for the city on Jakku. It's got that
Yeah, for the-
funny design. It's based on a Ralph McCoy.
But it was just that.
So I'm thinking that there should be one in there
Yeah.
somewhere.
And then there's that whole like kind of junkyard looking thing. And then we know that there's going to be like a junkyard waste kind of area because at the Anaheim costumes
Star Wars Celebration.
at Star Wars Celebration they had a junkyard thug costume.
Was that the one with the big goggles?
That was Ray. Ray had goggles.
No.
It was like
Ray had her speeder and she was talking to JJ, and then
no, that's in Vanity Fair.
yeah. So
It might be more guys, but no, this guy was like pretty simple looking, like he looked like any kind of desert guy.
I think that all of the hog squaddle that we're gonna see is what we've already seen before. I think that's it. For the hog squaddle.
No, he's gonna be in the background.
He's gonna be in the background, but we're not gonna see any more of him than we saw in that picture.
I want Captain Phasma to ride one.
Yeah. So, can we talk about Captain Phasma? You
Nope.
say Phasma or Phasma?
I think I said Phasma.
Phas. I say. You said Phasma, Van.
You said Phasma. I just didn't know. If
Because
that
you like
was-
Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
Well, I meant Phasma.
Captain
With a question
Phasma
mark.
is going to be maybe the Boba Fett of this movie, as far as
Oh,
looking
yeah.
cool.
So far,
and-
she's one of my favorite looking characters. The character I'm probably gonna be like the most like, wow, look at that, it's really cool.
Because you have a stormtrooper, awesome. Chromed, awesome. And then you throw a cape on there. I mean, how many customs have we done where we threw a cape on a stormtrooper? I mean, come on, it just makes everybody look cooler.
Captain Phasma secretly Lando.
That's how you can tell. Is there like a red cape?
Rebels.
She has a red stripe on her cape. I don't think there's one spark of good in Captain Phasma. I think Captain Phasma.
No, I
is
think
just gonna
Phasma's gonna
shoot
just
you out.
shoot like point blank.
Phasma's going to be a killing machine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she's going to be a big part, or is she just going to be like a little kind of a cool-looking character?
No,
but-
I don't want to say lapdog. I feel like it's gonna be way more interesting than that. Specifically because she was at the panel. Gwyneth Christie was at the panel.
Now, is that because they're trying to promote more women? Since when they started out, they only had like 2 in the whole picture.
I think it's because
They got a lot of feedback from that.
Well, I mean, think about it. The guy that played Boba Fett, Jeremy
Bullock.
Bullock, he wasn't at panels or anything. I mean, he is now.
Well,
Like,
the thing
they
is,
were going
panels
around-
weren't like that big back then.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Like,
they
he
they
would
were
have
gonna
been.
They were gonna have Boba Fett come.
Well,
Like,
George
if
Lucas.
If they did it then, they weren't gonna have that happen.
Well, George
Yeah.
Lucas didn't think Boba Fett was like a really like people love him that much. That's why he just kind of killed him off. Captain Phasma.
Yeah, he did say that he wouldn't have killed him off.
Yeah, if he knew that people were like this, like beloved of this character. I don't know if that's the right wording.
I'm just wondering how deep we're going to go, because we have Supreme Leader Snoke.
Well, I feel like he's
Nope.
gonna be in it little.
Okay, we have Kylo Ren.
He's gonna be. The interesting thing is, I wonder if is because Kylo Ren has shown up with stormtroopers, right? He's been followed around by stormtroopers. So I'm trying to think. Is it Captain Hux or
Hux.
It's more. It's
like Colonel
Commander, isn't it?
Commander?
Hux.
You say Colonel?
Colon
Colonel.
Colonel?
Colonel.
Colony
Colonel is pronounced Colonel.
Captain Crunch.
Captain.
What's the guy in Clone Wars that everybody hates name? It's like Meeper
Loathsome?
Gascon.
Colonel Meeber Gascon.
I love him. I want him to make a return.
So you guys thought Colonel was not Colonel?
I don't know military.
All right. Just checking.
I just know lieutenant.
All right. So what is,
Kaleidoscope.
what is,
I want a movie about Meeper Gascon. Am I the only one?
yes. Even
You don't want to.
the voice of Meeber Gascon, Stephen Stanton, doesn't
No,
want a movie
it's
about
like-
Meeber Gascon.
He does. He loves Meeper Gascon.
Yeah, I like
I
Meeper
think-
Gascon.
I think it'd be like Patton. It'd be like Patton.
No, I want it to
but
be.
just
I want it to
Meeper
be like
Gascon.
called a movie called A Few Good Droids.
Nice.
I think maybe Meeper Gascon is in Rogue One.
I will bet you that he's not.
He's dead. He was killed.
He has a tiny lifespan probably because he's so small.
They'll find his skeleton in the void.
But no, they go. Am I the only one that likes Meeper Gascon? I don't.
I like
him.
Meeper Gascon.
But Steven
kind of a
Sand
jerk.
loves Meeper Gascon.
Hey, he's kind of a jerk, but I like him. All right, what's next, Vanny?
So we kind of talked about it earlier, referencing the 2 new Inquisitors of Rebels. So Rebels
Yes.
season 2, season
Vader!
1, season 1 thoughts, real quick rundown.
Season 1 was pretty awesome.
Season 2 is gonna be
Um,
way better.
I can't say that there was a bad episode. We started out with all new characters, and then slowly they brought in
Lando.
Lando.
But when they brought in older characters, it was like never before seen. Like I was way more interested in them in Rebels. So Rebels brings in Tarkin.
Yeah, I was just
And I
worried. I was
thought-
just worried he's just gonna be the cameo show.
I thought Tarkin was way more interesting in Rebels.
Oh yeah.
way more threatening than he ever has been in Episode 4.
Oh yeah.
Or Clone Wars.
Same
or
with
Clone Wars.
Alright.
Vader in season 2. Like he's like
Hell,
the best
let's-
version.
let's-
Because at first
Let's-
I too was worried about like there was gonna be the cameo show, like they had R2 and C-3PO, and I kind of didn't think that was necessary.
Yeah.
But now that it kind of like set up the relationship with Bail Organa.
Yes.
And Ahsoka makes sense in season 2.
We're talking about season 1.
Season 2, there's a really cool part. We see Lando in season 2.
So I think Lando was really interesting in season 1.
Well, he was a lot of fun.
One of the best episodes. I thought Yoda was good.
I'm an entrepreneur.
I thought
That means business person.
I thought how they did Yoda was really awesome. How Yoda's trying to find Jedi, and
Yes.
the more you become connected, like he's just like searching through the Force, but
Uh-huh.
he's like doing it
Yeah.
incognito.
I like how
kinda.
he used the Qui-Gon. I like the theory that Qui-Gon was how he appeared and Yoda was how it sounded. Like I like the theory that they were working together to make that happen.
Yeah, like Qui-Gon didn't reach the point where he can become heard.
That was the. I think that was the first jaw-dropping episode of this series. I think that was like really like holy
Holy
crap, holy moly.
Hey, I threw in a lieutenant.
Colonel.
Copy machine.
Yeah, so season 1 ended strong. Had the big escape, the death of the Inquisitor, all that fun stuff. And then season 2, we got the early premiere. The season premieres in, is it October, September?
September, I thought.
Okay, and so we got our first. Sorry, I keep
Turn it down. Turn it down.
This is a breaking news from listener Matt. He said, "I'm going to go scoop up a bunch more of those figs when I get off work. So let me know if there's anything you want." So, do you want to just go into what we bought this week?
Yes.
Our
Sure.
new segment.
Okay, so you guys can give the rundown, and I can give my thoughts on this figure.
So at a local, not local to us, but
I don't even know if we want to tell people where the store is because this is the only good figure
A
store.
Walgreens in South Dakota.
This is it's not Walgreens. This is the of all these stores. I would say this store gets an A++ for its figures. I don't know if anybody else gets higher than a D. Maybe I don't even
Target
know.
might.
no. If Target basically is one and done. We found one Chewbacca in Montana Target,
Montana.
and then we came back here to Utah, and
No.
we
Now
found-
early in the year we found the Rebel ships. Right, we found all 3 Rebel ships. They had what else? They have the 6-inch speeder bike, which we should probably get. So we found a few things there, but most of the time we go around the corner and it's just empty pegs. I mean, would you say like 8 times out of 10 it's empty pegs?
I don't think we go there that much anymore.
We go there,
I think that's a fair estimate. We went there like every Sunday, like for a long time, but
yeah, and
not anymore.
now we're getting. I mean, it was to the point where, hey, let's buy Game of Thrones, let's buy Assassin's Creed because there was no figs.
yeah, we were looking at deals. We would go through the Star Wars aisle and immediately walk away.
Yeah,
Because whenever someone asked Rogue One, "Hey, are you finding everything okay?" He'd go, "Except for Star Wars," and walk away.
and then they would
My
say,
favorite story is
"Sorry."
one day, you guys quick dropped me off at Target. I ran in to check. I walked down the aisle, right? I'm looking around, seeing if anybody stashed because we stash. We're not like, I don't know, what's that term?
Scalpers.
We're not scalpers. We stash because we want something or we stash it for our friends to get later on, because we can't buy them all then. So I always check for the stashes, secret stashes, which is kind of kind of scummy
The secret stash.
because
Stashy and scummy.
no, looking through people's potential stashes.
Eh.
But it's like if you know where to look, I'm sure our stashes have been compromised
Yeah,
a million.
I would respect anyone that looked through our stash because they would know to look through our stash.
Yeah. But so I'm looking around, and this guy wanders into the aisle. And he's looking around. You know, he has his hands in his pockets. He's not doing like the me. He's not searching around, but he's looking. He's not like moving stuff around. He's just looking with his eyes.
And then he grabbed it and walked to the store without paying.
I walked up to him and I said, "Looking for Star Wars?" And he very hesitantly goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Story of my life." And I walked away. And I had, like, for some reason, I had like my nice plaid shirt on and like a tie, and I looked really nice. But
Why'd you have a tie
I don't
on?
remember.
Going to the prom. The Star Wars prom.
Was it prom night?
Prom day, dude.
Prom day.
That's why we never heard about this.
Yeah. So anyway, at our local store, the one good store,
We'll call it Yavin.
our secret stash,
Yavin
are
Marketplace.
better than anybody else. They've been so wave. I think it's wave 7 of the Black Series. They've
With
probably
like the Rex and the Wolf and the Doom.
yeah. I think they've got in that we know about at least 6 different full cases of those figs.
They've had at least 3 to 4 of each fig per time that we've been there.
Except for Doom.
Except for Doom. But when we went there, not today, but when we went there, that one time Mad scooped up the other 2. There's 2 Dooms, and he had both.
He got both?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought
Darn
so.
you.
No, he only got one.
But I mean, that one I understand that being like 1 or 2.
I think that's
But I mean,
one. That's one
but
per case.
Think about it. Like Rex, there's been more Rexes than you would imagine. There's a lot of Stormtroopers, though. But
Army builder.
Army Builder.
Army!
So today we picked up.
So we got a heads up. I said, "Hey Matt, check out. Make sure you check the place because the Wave 8 stuff is coming out." So he sent me a picture saying Black Series. Now, keep in mind, not these $12, $13, $14, $15 Black Series, but the $9.99 still Black Series.
And Mission Series.
Usually on sale for $8.
Mission Series for $240 something?
$210. So Mission Series for $210.
Which is awesome.
Black Series, buy 2 get 1 free. So for $20 you get 3 figs.
Which is way better than paying $15 for one.
$15.
So we got 2 Stormtroopers and a Death Star Trooper. Army Builders.
Yes. And we got
And for the Mission Series, which I like the Mission Series a lot. We got all the ATDP pilots that there were.
yep,
We got a Jedi Temple Guard, always awesome.
another one. Yep.
A Plo Koon, which we weren't thinking about getting, but because it was on sale, we did.
Yeah, for $2. Come on.
Which I want to put my 2 credits on this Plo Koon. And his mask is like gold. Like it's like straight up gold. And the thing is, people complain about Hasbro. They're like, Hasbro painting sucks. But it's like, why is he gold though? Like, I don't understand. He should be black.
Is it black?
Yes, his mask should be black. I'll go. No, I'm not gonna go look for another one.
Yeah, who knows? So we got what would you say, like eight figs for Mission Series, and does that sound about right? And then 3 Black Series today.
His mask is obviously black.
I don't care. I like a good Plo Koon. I think it's a.
I think he's
I
cool.
think it's black, but I think it's black metallic.
It's not. Look.
I think it's like a gunmetal. What? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think for what it is, I think it's one of the weaker Mission Series figs.
It's so
It
cool.
Because
is.
it wasn't on our. Big
I like his
list,
pose. I
but
like his
it.
pose. Like he has a nice pose. Like the lightsaber is kind of
Well,
going down.
I think beyond anything else, the Mission Series has displayability.
Oh yeah, like statues.
They had a General Grievous that came out, And I love that General Grievous.
was a great
I think that
General
General Grievous is so cool. It
Yeah,
looks
absolutely.
like it's pose. It's kind of like a standard pose, but it looks menacing to me.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty cool. It stands up. It's not too skinny.
I think the Rebels figures work very well in this style.
Oh yeah.
I think every single one of them
But
looks really cool.
speaking of Rebels, there's gonna be a Black Series Kanan 6-inch,
Really excited for that.
and Sabine 6-inch, and Ahsoka 6-inch.
So are they doing away with 3 3/4?
I think that's gonna be episode 7.
Do we get these same figs in 3 3/4? Because right now, they're usually, well, not always, but they're releasing the same sculpt in 3 3/4. So we have the Bausch, like the new figs, Bausch, Chewbacca, same sculpt.
Yeah, so maybe they're gonna have a Kanan and Sabine
But then,
smaller.
like that Han Solo and Luke, they're not. So I don't know.
How I think of it, I'm just glad that we're getting a Kanan, a realistic Kanan this soon.
Yes.
Because think we did get realistic Anakin and Ahsoka and Obi-Wan from Clone Wars when season 5 was happening. And it was in the vintage collection. It was like an online only thing. Or something like that. Not online only, but like it was a weird wave. And so the fact that we have like a Kanan and a Sabine after one season going on to the second season is awesome.
This is true. This is good for Rebels. That they're making these figs. It's way good for Rebels.
I'm excited for
Yeah,
Rebels season 2.
So
What am I supposed to say?
this fall, Rebels season 2. So we got our preview. Oh, we got distracted. So we got our preview for Rebels season 2. Our first 2 episodes, basically, kind of like a movie of the week. Kind of like the Siege of
Lothal.
Spark Rebellion.
Spark of Rebellion. This is the Siege of Lothal. I felt a lot of menace in this episode.
Vader was a ship-killing penguin in that episode.
So, I thought Vader was very... Because, like, we got a lot of Anakin in the Clone Wars, and he was just the best pilot and everything else. I saw a lot of Anakin and Vader, which I don't know if I've seen that before until this time.
Yeah, no, I think that this is like one of the better representations of Vader. It makes him scary.
Absolutely.
And the thing is,
Absolutely
I don't even think
scary.
I don't think he's very scary in the movies. Maybe in Empire. The only time I think he's scary in Empire is that one when he takes that shot when Luke's walking down that corridor and he comes out of nowhere. Thought that was kind of menacing.
He was scary. I don't know. In Star Wars, he basically lifted the guy up by the throat and crushed his neck.
Well, this is very scary to me.
Well, you see
This
that
is-
shot so much times, and you see people
Yeah.
like kids doing it like as a joke, so it makes it less scary when it's so
No,
popular.
I'm just saying how, like, I mean, you think, like, oh, he chokes a guy to death is scary. But no, just him walking around and how he spoke and how he moved his hands and his...
Yeah, the part when it's
how
just his hands.
He was still minimal in his gestures and his actions and all that kind of stuff. Like, he was just, like, a statue. This, like...
This is Vader in his prime right here.
This was very, very good Vader. He handled the 2 Jedi wannabes without much problem. He let them escape. They did everything they could do, but he let them escape, basically, so he
Yeah,
could track
they
their
went
ship.
try hard and he was doing
Yeah.
it with his pinky.
And then he went and took out a whole fleet by himself. He took down the Rebel command ship.
He flew backwards.
he flew backwards.
And we also see a glimpse of Lando in that episode. He has like a droid, which I thought was kind of cool, like a droid do stuff.
He had a Southern Dandy droid, which was kind of awesome and kind of strange at the same time.
Well, like Lando's not gonna stay around just to do stuff. Like Lando has to go and gamble and Cloud City, and even though he doesn't do that yet, but he still
Yeah.
goes to visit for a family vacation.
Yeah, he might be ready for some Cloud City action.
Maybe that's what he was doing. Maybe that's why he couldn't make it, because he was doing the deal in the fall.
Pretty soon we're going to see Captain Rex, which is awesome to me.
That's coming on soon. They released a figure preview at the
I think that
Comic
thing
Con.
is awesome.
5 POA. The figure looks great. It's kind of an older Captain Rex. He's got his beard. He's got his
Chunkier.
A lot chunkier. He's got his some of his armor. Comes with a helmet as well. The only 3 3/4 fig I believe they showed.
Which I think, and I thought this from when we first
And
saw the
Inquisitor.
trailer, that
And Ahsoka and Vader.
they're on the Void Planet.
I've always thought they were on the Void Planet.
Because I told you.
No.
Yeah,
This
I
is where
told
Ash
you.
shoots his horn because
Hey,
he
okay,
does one
I'm
thing
gonna
right,
say,
and then he
I'm
wants
gonna
everybody
say
to remember.
flat out, I told you, and you're like, oh, that makes sense.
I thought
I told you it.
because I saw it. You told me about it first. Is that why?
I told you, yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, should we wrap this up?
Real quick, let's finish up. So it's been a while, but one of our favorite YouTubers to watch,
MGVillan!
MGVillan.
MP476.
He always brings us good entertainment. We shout him out, and he shouted us back last time. So he recently put out an open tag for the community, and the question is, what are 5 figs that you wish you could?
5?
It was
Yeah.
3.
It was.
It was 3.
Let's just
Oh.
do 3 because we can each do 1.
Yeah, I thought it was 5. Sorry. So it's 3 figs that you wish you could have seen on the vintage card.
On a
So,
vintage card. Okay.
starting with you, just do 1. We'll each do 1.
Does it have? Can it be an obscure character?
Sure.
Because Vintage Collection did a lot of obscure characters.
Sure they did. Yeah. Be whatever you want.
Dexter.
You stole mine. On purpose.
I was gonna do that too.
I want to see Dexter.
Dexter Jetster. All right. Ash.
I would like to see Hermiodal.
Hermiodal. All right. So man, this is a tough one. I'm trying to think if there's something that's come out. Maybe that there's 2 new Jawas that look really, really, really good. A 2-pack. I would like to see those on a vintage card. I'm glad to see that they're getting back to actually making a 2-pack. That does my heart good instead of selling
The
even
Yoda
the smallest
deal.
character all by itself. I like looking at some of the old figs. Like you'll go into like some of the stores we like to peruse, and
Walgreens.
no,
in South
some
Dakota.
of some of the older the secondhand
Comic
stores, comic shops, and you'll find, hey, here's 2 figs in a pack, and they sold it for the price of 1. So I miss those good old days. So Jawa, so I'm going to say that Jawa 2-pack would be great on a vintage card. I like how the vintage has the a picture of the old card or the old fig on the back.
So I would love to see a Dexter on a vintage card because I just think just release Dexter. It'd be great.
Now
Ma-
Dexter
Ma- Ma-
Dexter was about to hit stardom because Dexter was going to be the star of Star Wars Detours.
Oh, yeah.
So I think something that would be really cool for us to do is to, in a storytelling mode, tell the stories of Dexter that me, Ash, and partially sometimes Joel, Rogue One,
Mostly Ash.
mostly Ash.
I did omnibuses on Dexter.
So we over time we all came up with characters and stories for Dexter, and so perhaps we shall reveal some of them in storytelling form, where we act it out.
All right, I like it. The Dexter
like a
Just
radio
Minute.
drama.
Okay, cool.
We'll do a sneak preview. And now I pronounce Dexter and Greena to be married. I love you, Greena. That's it. That's the end of Rogue
Hey,
One.
no.
This dog.
Koto ya.
All right. I think that this
Sorry.
week, I think every week we're gonna do a shout out. We should do a shout out. I
Sure.
think this week we should give it to the Realm Recap.
Realmy!
There's Jason from Yakface and FlyGuide.net. Guys,
All
any
right.
words to say to him?
Thank
Uh,
you, Jason. Thank you, Fly Guy.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep
Thank
going.
you for all the news that you deliver to us. I usually use Yakface, and
It's a nice, just chill show.
Yakface is my go-to Star Wars site.
I usually check, like, most people have like, I mean, I check YouTube, I check Facebook, and I check Yak Face.
I agree.
That's
Yeah.
what those are my go-to things that I check.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Yakface. Do more stuff with Dan Curto. That's all I say.
Dan Curto's God.
All right. Anything else, Ash? Rogue 2? Rogue 3? Yeah. All right, Rogue 3's got a space frog in his throat.
I'm hiccuping and coughing at the same time. I'm sorry.
This is Rogue 2 and Rogue 1 and Rogue 3 heading back to base.